The Elements of Insanity Volume 2 mod just dropped, and in this video I want to go ahead and explain the backstory of Fluttershy and her shed, and I also want to talk about Pinkie Pie and why she has girlfriend chained up. Now I'm going to give you a fair warning, these creepypastas are super dark, so don't watch if you don't want to have My Little Pony ruined for you. Now let's go ahead and start off with Fluttershy and her shed first. Now for those of you that don't know, the shed scene is actually from an animation created by hotdiggedydemon back in 2012. And I know this is going to sound weird to say, but her animation was kind of sad because she was bullied very badly by the other ponies. But the one thing that was consistent was even after taking that abuse, she would always tell them to stay out of her shed. Now, of course, Rainbow Dash and some of the other characters just went ahead and ignored that advice and ended up going into her shed anyway. Now, when they go into the shed, that's where they see all these dead bodies, brains, and blood everywhere. This is why in the mod, you see all these little chipmunks and other forest creatures that are basically decapitated or they've had their body completely ripped open. It seems that this is what Fluttershy was doing in her shed the whole time. Now, when the ponies actually walk into the shed, they actually get trapped in there because Fluttershy comes in behind them. And that is when Fluttershy goes ahead and cuts right through Rainbow Dash's head after strapping her to a chair. We kind of see a reference to this in the mod, but Boyfriend is actually literally decapitated, where Rainbow Dash in the actual animation is cut down the middle. The cops breaking into the house at the end is actually a direct reference from the animation as well. The cops gets there after it's already done, meaning after Boyfriend and the mod is already dead, and then the animation after Fluttershy already killed Rainbow Dash. But some of you may be happy to know that Fluttershy does end up going to an insane institution in the actual animation. Now, if Fluttershy's voice sounds familiar to you, it's probably because her mannerisms are based off an old school character named Fat Albert. Old school My Little Pony fans will probably also recognize that this is a reference to an episode called Bridal Gossip, where these blue flowers cause Fluttershy to actually talk in a deep voice. And just a fun fact about Fluttershy here is that she's one of the only characters in Friday Night Funkin', including the mods, to actually ever kill Boyfriend. You can count how many people actually kill him on one hand, I think. And actually put down in the comments who has actually killed Boyfriend, because I honestly can't think of more than 3 people. Now that we have covered Fluttershy, let's go ahead and take a look at Pinkie Pie and the backstory of her creepypasta. Fair warning, this one is super dark as well. Now this story only actually has 2 ponies in it, is Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash, and basically Pinkie decides to ask Rainbow to come over to her house one day to help her bake cupcakes. Rainbow Dash, having no reason to reject that offer, of course rushes over to help her friend. When she arrives though, she realizes that she's actually supposed to be a part of this cupcake recipe, but she realizes too late, and Pinkie actually puts Rainbow to sleep. When Rainbow does manage to wake up, she's strapped to this metal slab, and this is where Girlfriend comes into play in the Friday Night Funkin' mod, because she's actually strapped to this metal slab just like Rainbow Dash was in the creepypasta. Now it hasn't been confirmed, but I think it's safe to assume that Rainbow Dash is also strapped to a metal plate on the other side of the room, and that's why she looks so panicked and crazy as she's watching Pinkie Pie about to dissect Girlfriend, because realistically she knows that if Boyfriend doesn't beat Pinkie Pie, she's probably gonna die after Girlfriend does. Now to get back to the actual creepypasta story, this is where it gets a bit darker. When Rainbow Dash wakes up, she notices that the room is filled with the corpses of ponies that Pinkie Pie has already killed, and she is also wearing their wings and cutie marks as well. And this is where Pinkie just straight up tells Rainbow Dash that she's going to use her as the special ingredient in her cupcakes. And of course they couldn't show this in the Friday Night Funkin' mod because it would get just completely taken down, or at the very least demonetized, but Rainbow Dash gets her wings cut off, gets her cutie marks cut off, and she basically gets dismembered. And all the while Pinkie is making jokes and kind of happy about what she's doing to her. A quote that stood out to me is when Pinkie says that she's happy to have a friend actually helping her make cupcakes, which I'm sure was not Rainbow Dash's intention. And then to add insult to injury, she adds that she wishes that Rainbow was tougher, literally as she's chopping her apart. The thing that I find most messed up about this creepypasta is that Pinkie Pie makes sure that she waits until Rainbow Dash is awake before she starts to basically cut her apart. The idea is that she wanted her to feel all of the pain while she was doing it to her. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video where I fully played through the Elements of Insanity mod, or check out this video where I fully explain the Arrow Funkin' mod. Thank you for watching. This is Orseofkorse. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, peace.